What's up everybody, Hope Boys are here with another video, and for today's video I wanted to talk about something that recently happened tonight. So what happened tonight was I was playing Lord of the Dice obviously, and I was just on the main menu screen, and there was this issue with the server apparently that led to stuff popping up that should not have popped up, I'm guessing, because we had something pop up in the dimension that it said world boss, and then we had something pop up alongside the infinity tower that said I believe it said rift dungeon or something like that. I believe it said rift dungeon. So I just wanted to talk about that. So first things first, let's get world boss out the way. The world boss will be right here. I do not know when any of this content will be released, because all of this is new content. All this is new content that they have in store. It's in the game, but they're not releasing it yet. Because the world boss is, there's two world bosses. Two world bosses. And they appear on certain days. So when it appeared today, it wasn't the day for either of them. They both had their own day in which they appeared. It wasn't the day for either of them. And they're both female dicers. I don't know exactly what their skills are. I know one of them is a magic dicer, because while all this was going on, I was very confused, as I'm pretty sure anybody would be if something random popped up. I was extremely confused because I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know that we would be getting a world boss so soon. I saw images of it, leaked images of the world boss before, but I thought that we were getting it now, so I was like wondering if there was like a new maintenance update or something like that going on. But it turned out that wasn't. It was just something going on with the server, and stuff started popping up that shouldn't have been there. The same thing happened yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago. Right up in this top corner, something called Noah's Special Shop appeared. And we all know Noah. Noah is, I think she's the girl that helps us summon. Noah is yeah, she's the girl that helps us summon. And within there were 3 tabs, and I can remember one tab very specifically. One tab you can claim prizes that were specifically for Primal Dicers. Now, some of y'all probably already know what Primal Dicers are, but I didn't know what they were. So when the tab appeared, I clicked on it. I'm thinking that's like an event that just came out. It wasn't an event that just came out. It's something that they have in store later for us. But I guess there was another issue with the server. So when you click on that, for anybody that saw that, you will receive Primal Dicer material. Now the Primal material that I received was for a Sniper Dicer. I didn't know what that was until today. Primal Dicers are Dicers that are Nat 5s, that are free to play friendly, but you have to grind for them. And when I mean you have to grind for them, I mean in order to summon a Primal Dicer, there are 6 Primal Dicers for each type of Dicer. And for each Primal Dicer, they each have their own dungeon that you have to go through to achieve their Primal material. So for the melee Primal Dicer, you need to go through his dungeon to achieve a certain amount of Primal material. If you don't clear the dungeon, you get 3 Primal material. How do I know this? Because that's what the Rift dungeon was. That's exactly what that was. And like I said, there are 6 Primal Dicers. Each of them have their own specific dungeon. And within the dungeon, how it's set up, the dungeon is set up something similar to any other normal dungeon, and like the Infinity Tower. But the monsters actually move. And the reason why the monsters actually move is because they're heading towards this crystal. This crystal is the shard of Ericus. You know, the thing that they're talking about in the story. I don't pay attention to the story, I just play the game. And they're looking to destroy the shard of Ericus before you get to the villain at the end of the dungeon. So your job is to get to the villain at the end of the dungeon, kill that villain before your shard of Ericus is destroyed. Because I do believe monsters keep spawning. So, excuse me. That's how those dungeons work. I didn't get a chance to clear the dungeon because when I was looking at all the information in front of me, um, when I was looking at all the information in front of me, I kind of accidentally pressed the dungeon key thing up here. I wasn't playing on the computer, I was playing on my phone at the time. So I accidentally hit the dungeon keys instead of hitting back. And um, yeah, that happened. That made me a little bit sad. But these Primal Dicers guys, they have some of the most insane move skills out there. The Bomber Primal Dicer, who I'm pretty sure I can put on a thumbnail because I've seen a picture of him before and I didn't know what that was. I thought it would be another event dicer like a Beholder or Lilith. He nullifies 50% of any damage that you receive and then returns 100% of that nullified damage back at the person that gave you that damage. You understand how OP these dice can get, and I believe that the Magic Primal Dicer will heal about 34% of any damage that you do, and it was insane. I can't remember exactly anything else about any other dicer because I didn't unlock all the requirements to get all the dicers, to look at all the dicers. I could only look at 4 of them because 2 of them I didn't reach the requirements to unlock yet. So, how do you get these Primal Dicers? These Primal Dicers, you have to have enough Primal Dicer material for their specific type. Then you have like the vanilla Primal Dicer material, like any other basic Primal material. Like, you know, you don't know what Primal material is. So, you know how you have, let's see, you know how you have advanced shape type material chests, and then you have just the normal looking superior evolution stuff like this. So the gold, the swords are basically the basic primal material. The basic primal material is the same as the swords, while the specific primal material are the same as the evolution material. You know, they have specific types for which they go to, and you need a 4-star that is max awakened and I believe completely evolved for of that specific type. So if you want to get the melee Primal Dicer, you will need a melee max awakened 4-star Dicer and max evolved. If you want the melee Primal Dicer in addition to that, you will need to have a melee max awakened Nat 5 Dicer in addition to all of that stuff. So you need the materials and you need the max awaken 4-star with max evolution and max awaken Nat 5 with max evolution. I'm not sure if it has to be max evolved. I'm pretty sure they will probably make it max evolution because of how OP these dicers are. I was just looking at their skills and those are ridiculous skills. You cannot fathom always being able to heal every single time you hit somebody, because you're normally just used to healing with the health pots, and that stuff is ridiculous. Those are going to be the dicers that will allow you to auto, I'm pretty sure, through the Infinity Tower in hard mode and things of that nature. Those will be the ones that allow you to do that, because right now you can't really auto through Infinity Tower, and right now you probably can't really auto raid. So I'm pretty sure those are going to be the dicers that will allow you to do that. And I just said a mouthful. Now, is there anything else I want to talk about? No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And the art on those dicers are so like top notch that they really went all out on those dicers. When all this content is released, you all will see what I'm talking about. You all will understand that that stuff is a grind for certain people. You have the farmable Nat 5s and stuff, but it's farmable. It's a grind. So now they're really, really kicking in the grind for this game. They're really doing it. Because when I was looking at all of this stuff, I was intrigued, I was excited and stuff like that. But when I hit the dungeon keys, I was so sad at the end of it. But But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for talking about this stuff. I mean, like, it's their fault. It's their fault. You know, it's their fault. I didn't hack the game or do anything like that. It just popped up because it was a server error and it happened twice. It's their fault. Okay, it's their fault. I'm not going to take the fall for this one. But anyway, let's get into the next part of this video. I do believe I can get a beholder because I only need 2 more pieces for my beholder right here, and there's 1 cube right here. Please don't give me crystals. Do not give me gems. I just want the beholder. Okay. Alright. So now I'm 1 piece away from my beholder. I'm 1 piece away. You gotta be joking. No. Oh man. 1 piece away. So unlucky. So unlucky. Just 1 piece away. I just need to get 1 more cube. Just gotta get 1 more cube. But let's take you out. Add you back in. And yeah, let's hurry up and do that. Let's do this preemptively for when they appear. The Primal Dicers, because I already have Loki, and I heard that Loki is a replacement for Sandman normally. So I'm gonna do this. And then do this. Boom. Alright, so Max Awakened Sandman. She's gonna be useful as well for dungeons, I'm pretty sure, things of that nature. But as soon as those Primal Dice are released, she's getting like thrown right into there. No hesitation at all. Yep. What can I use her for exactly? Flex pressure damage at the enemy reduced. Enemies D10 dice by 2, guarantees a battle dice roll of at least 4. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah. And I like her art too. I like how it's like a little sand veil around her and stuff like that. That's nice. But yeah, that will be it for this video, guys. I just want to get that information out there so that any of you guys that are just starting this game or free to play, try to manage your materials and your dicers in whatever way possible, so that way when these Primal Dicers come around, it won't be a huge shock to everybody. You will already, you know, be like, okay, I have this in the work in progress, I have this in the work in progress, I should be able to get them within like a week or 2. And you won't sit there and be regretting, like, why did I just feed that 3rd surreal away, so that way now I can't get to this magic Primal Dicer. I still have that 3rd surreal, by the way. I still have her. She's somewhere around here. Yeah, she's right here. So if by any chance Kakio believes that it's funny to get me a 4th surreal, I'll just laugh at them back and get that Primal Dicer as soon as it comes out. So that'll be it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. You can also follow me on Twitter at HopeQuasar. I do like post whenever I'm going to make a video or when the video will be released. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, guys, and see you all in the next one. Bye.